Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to a new pickups video. I have some great new additions to the collection to share with you guys. I've got stuff from GameStop, GameFly, eBay, Best Buy, my local game stores. So we'll get started here. Even got stuff from Nintendo, and that's actually where we're going to start off here. Was one item that I got from Nintendo. So Nintendo used to have Club Nintendo, and that was a program that you could sign up for that was free. And when you bought games and stuff, you unlocked gold coins, and you could use those gold coins to buy stuff. But you also, if you earned enough throughout the year, you could get different statuses, where there was like a gold status or platinum status, and they would send you a reward at the end of the year and different little prizes and stuff you can get. So I did get a lot of stuff in that program, but it sucked because they ended the program, and it was a shame. Then Nintendo decided a few years later they created a program called My Nintendo, which I then signed up for, and you could earn gold coins by buying games, and you could also earn platinum coins by doing different things. You could earn them in game, do surveys and stuff online, and you could use those to buy little rewards. However, at the beginning, they were only digital rewards, so you could only get stuff like a Mario theme for your 3DS, or some wallpapers, or just some like a music download, just digital stuff for your computer and your 3DS. However, a few years later, they decided to start doing physical rewards for my Nintendo program, and that's what I have been collecting and using my coins on. And I have one new thing I've added to the collection, because I have got quite a few things from there, and it's really not that difficult to earn the platinum coins. You can get them. Sometimes Nintendo just gives them away for reading stuff, like in their fan newsletter that they email out, or checking out their website, or checking out a trailer, or downloading a demo. You can earn these platinum coins pretty easily. You also can earn them in games if you play like Animal Crossing Pocket Camp on your phone, or Mario Kart Tour on your phone, which I do play. You also can earn them from playing Mario Run on your phone. That's another one that I play, and that's how I've earned a lot of coins. And I've used those coins to buy physical rewards. Now, of course, since this is, Nintendo products and Mario's names on it and everything, people go crazy, and these things just sell out real quickly. And you use your coins to buy them, and they're priced anywhere from 200 to like 800. And usually the better stuff is the ones that are priced at 800. And then all you have to do is just pay for the shipping. And for me, it's always like $5.14, no matter what it is or how many items. It's always that one flat rate. And so I got this one item here for 800 coins, and it literally like sold out in a day. Like as soon as after I got it, they were just gone like that. It's just a nice little collector piece, and it's Mario and Me, a 3-year journey that you can write in, journey and stuff. This looked kind of cool, just something for the collection. I'm a big Mario fan, and like I said, it was free with those platinum coins. And they've had posters before, and they've had all kinds of stuff that you can get, like a little case that can hold games, and just a whole bunch of variety of neat stuff. And I do have quite a bit of that stuff from Nintendo, and they're always releasing new stuff. And then these things are usually pretty limited. They only have them for like so many months, and then they get rid of them, and then new stuff comes in. So if you guys have not signed up for it, and you have a Nintendo Switch, and you're a fan of Nintendo, definitely sign up for that free program, and you can earn those coins for doing stuff basically for free. Just answer a couple questions, download a demo, try out a game, earn them by playing games, and you can actually get some of the physical rewards that they have available, and you can get cool stuff for your collection. So I really love that they have that, and I'm really looking forward to what new things they will be adding this year and the continuing years. So looking forward to stuff to get for the collection, because it is awesome, and I love it, and this will definitely be a cool little piece for my Nintendo collection. I will go over stuff from eBay. Haven't been buying a whole lot on eBay, just haven't been picking up much on there. I've been doing mostly local stuff, and even locally, I've been slowing down on the pickups. But I did get a couple things for the collection. First up is another pre-order bonus, which I have not picked up much stuff pre-order bonus-wise for my original Xbox, just because I pretty much have everything. And so some of the stuff I'm looking for is just really hard. But this is one I did not have, didn't even know about it. It was $8 shipped, and that was a copy of Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2 pre-order bonus. So when you bought this at Best Buy, if you pre-ordered the game for either the PlayStation 2 or Xbox, you got this little bonus DVD talking about Matt Hoffman and going over the game and footage and stuff of him and his buddies doing different tricks and stuff. So just kind of a cool thing to get you hyped up for the game's release. And so I got that, which is pretty cool. Also picked up one strategy guide, which you guys have seen a while ago, because it's been a while. Like some of this stuff, is over the last few months that I've been picking up. But this one I got is a strategy guide for a game that's on my Xbox One, and that's the Duke Nukem 3D, and this is the Atomic Edition strategy guide for the old, PC version, but it still works for the one I have on Xbox One in that 20th anniversary collection. I got this so I can get all the secrets. Obviously, this is only going to be for the first 4 episodes in that, because they created a brand new one just for that 20th release. So I won't have a strategy guide for that. But it's just pretty cool. This is a fairly uncommon guide, and I got it for $20. Very happy to add it to the collection. And it's like 400 pages of Duke Nukem awesomeness. So happy to have this in the collection. I love strategy guides, and my buddy Dean and myself, our goal this year is to build up our strategy guide collections as they're getting harder and harder to find. And so this year I'm going to be helping him find strategy guides for his collection. I've actually found some, which will be coming here very soon at my local stores, because he's like me, he wants to get these guides before you can't get them and before they get priced out of our range, because they are going up online and even locally. Like the strategy guides are just going up, and they're getting harder and harder to find, and actually more people are getting into buying them. So I'm definitely helping him out and myself out with getting some of the strategy guides that we really want this year. Next up, we'll go over some stuff from GameStop. First one I got was in store. I need this for my Wii U, as I'm going for the complete Wii U set. It was $8, and it's Your Shape Fitness Evolve 2013. Nothing really special. And there's the old thing there. Receipt, but it is complete, so that's pretty cool. My wife might actually check this out, as she does like the little fitness games that we have for the Wii with the Wii balance board, and she might actually check this out and try it out, because she does like those little fitness games. So we got that, and then I got these two I bought on their website, because GameStop had a sale. God, probably like a month ago or something, it was like up to 50% off on brand new select games. And so I got one for the Switch and one for the Xbox One. And this first one was $18.99, and that was the Collection of Mana. And so this one was shipped from an actual GameStop location. So GameStop does that. They don't always tell you that. They don't like to ship from a warehouse. If they'll find a copy at a store, and that store will end up mailing it to you. And so this is one of those open new copies that GameStop does, where they take the game out and put it behind the counter, but still sell it as new. Kind of a stupid business practice, but it is what it is. But $18.99 is a really good deal for this, and I really like that it has a cool reversible cover for the Collection of Mana. And so this one comes with 3 games. It comes with the Final Fantasy Adventure for Game Boy, Secret of Mana for Super Nintendo, and then Trials of Mana, which is says it's the very first time in English. Experience a unique journey that evolves based on the hero you choose and the party you form. So really cool. I like the Mana series, and I wanted to get this one for my Switch collection. I was just waiting for it to go down, because it's usually like $40 plus here, if you can find a copy. So to get it for $18.99 was a great deal. So it was awesome taking advantage of that GameStop sale. And then the other one I got, really happy to get, because I've wanted to get this for a while, but again, was waiting for a sale, because this is normally $40 brand new, and I got it for $19.99 thanks to that sale. And that was the Game of the Year edition of The Witcher 3. This includes the Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine expansion packs, plus the 16 other DLCs, all on the disc. Love this game, but I wanted to get all the DLC for it, and I knew there was a Game of the Year edition. I just was waiting for a price drop on it, and since they had it for $40, and then got the 50% off, I got it for only $20. Hell of a deal for it, because even my local stores, this is still $50 brand new. So glad to get it from GameStop. Next up, got a couple games from GameFly. I love buying games from GameFly because they're used, but they don't ever give out the cases. And if the cases ever have like a manual or a bonus code to download something, you get to be able to redeem those codes, because they just sit in their warehouse and they just send the case out to you after you rent the game if you buy it. And so I was able to buy 2 games, and this first one's one that I've been looking for a while on Xbox One. It's a pretty rare game, got a small print run. Locally it's like $40 to $100, just depends on the store. and if you can find it, and they don't last very long. Now I have it digitally, but I wanted to get it physically, and that is Jurassic World Evolution, which this is just like that old Jurassic Park Operation Genesis for the PlayStation 2, the original Xbox, and PC, where you get to build your own Jurassic Park. But this is the Jurassic Park Jurassic World version, so a sequel to that game, and it just looked really cool, and I wanted to get it. And so I was so happy to get it, and for it was only $19.20, so hell of a deal to get that from Gamefly. And the next one I picked up was on the recommendation of my buddy Dean. You know, he was telling me that this game got a small print run, and it's going to be one of those games that's going to be harder to find. And he said, you know, it's pretty cool. I think you'll enjoy it. You should pick it up. And so I got that. It was also $19.20. That was with the tax and the free shipping. Is Empire of Sin. My whole local area is completely sold out of these. No more. No Best Buys don't have them. GameStops don't have them. My local game stores don't have any in any of their locations in the 4 states that they're in. So I was looking on eBay, and there are some copies, but they were like $30 or more, 40, 50 sometimes. And so I was deciding, you know, I'll check out Gamefly. They probably have it, and they had it on sale, so I picked it up. So this is takes place in the 1920s in Chicago, and you get to play. It's basically like a gangster, like mafia type, and it's a strategy game. And he told me it just looked really cool, and I should check it out. So I'm picking it up, hoping it's a good game. Heard some good things about it. Like I said, my buddy Dean told me about it. So Dean, thank you so much for letting me know about this. Can't wait to check this out. I'm so glad to have this in the collection. I'm glad that I was able to get it from Gamefly. And now we'll go on to stuff from the game store. So I got stuff for a variety of consoles. First up, I got some more PlayStation Portable games. You know, I've been wanting to build up my PSP collection, as it's getting harder and harder to find PSP games in my local area, as, you know, just retro gaming has just exploded because of the pandemic, and more people are getting into it, and so prices are going up. And then it didn't help, you know, that Sony was talking about eliminating the digital stores, and then they backtracked on it. But still, physical copies have just been going up and getting harder to find. So I've been continue my goal of building up my PSP collection of titles that I want for my system. So first up we got here is a Monster Jam Urban Assault, which I believe this was also on PlayStation 2. It was only $5. I like monster truck games. This has a bunch of mini games, and then also has where you can race monster trucks, and just looked really cool. So I was happy to get that, and it is complete too. That's another thing that's really sucks, is a lot of time you'll find PSP games missing the cases, or you have the case but they're missing a manual. I prefer my PSP games to be complete, so whenever I can get them complete, those are the kind I like pick up. I hate buying loose ones. There's just something about those, I just don't like them being loose. Next up, I got a copy here of G.I. Joe Rise of Cobo, which was $6. I played this on the 360, and it was a really fun G.I. Joe game, so I wanted to get the little portable version of it, see if it's any different, and it is complete with the manual. Next up, on another Lego game, which I love these Lego games, and I had the first one. Now I've got the second one, and that is Lego Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues for $8. So very cool. I just love these Lego games. They're just really fun to play, and it is complete with the manual as well. And the last PSP game I got, which I'm happy to find because online this is a pretty expensive title. It was only $12, and that is Spider-Man Web of Shadows, The Amazing Allies Edition, which I have this on Xbox 360. It was also on PS2 and the PSP. I'm not sure if it was on the DS or if it was on PlayStation. I think it was on PlayStation 3 too. So there was a few different versions of it, which really loved this game, and so I wanted to check out the PSP port, as it says it has some unique features to the PSP version. So looking forward to checking it out, as I loved this on the 360. Wonderful game, and I'm looking forward to playing the PSP version here. Next up, we've got some PlayStation Vita games here. This is another console that I am working on building up. But for this system, I'm specifically only buying games I know that I'm going to play and enjoy. No filler titles, no junk, you know, just games I want to play. And of course, the Vita is very expensive to collect for, especially if you want to get it complete like I do. So you're not going to be getting these games for $1 and $2. You're going to be spending, you know, a minimum of $10 or above. But I'm okay with that because it's games I know I'm going to actually play and enjoy. So the first one I got was The Walking Dead. This was a complete first season for $12, which I love the Walking Dead games. And it's really cool to be able to play it portably again here on the Vita. I wish Vita games came with manuals. Unfortunately, they don't. But, you know, I do like my Vita games to have the cases. I don't like them to be just the loose carts. So I'm always looking for complete Vita games. And I got to get them locally because on eBay and stuff, they're just way too expensive. So glad I got that. Next one up here, I got a copy of Mortal Kombat, which you can play as Kratos, only on the PlayStation version. Played this a little bit on the Vita, and it controls really well because I love Mortal Kombat. This is that Mortal Kombat 9 that was on Xbox 360, PS3. Really cool Mortal Kombat game, has a great story and stuff, and so now I've got the little portable version. And that one was 16 bucks online. This is going for like double 30, so glad to get that. And the last one I got here is Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, and this takes place after the Batman Origins game. It continues the story from there. Just looked really cool. You know, it has the Batman and stuff that I love, but it's like a side-scrolling version of that. And really good graphics, and I got that for 20. Again, another one of those games that's like 30 or 40 bucks on eBay, so getting it locally, you know, I saved money, so very happy with that. Got a couple Xbox 360 games. You know, I'm always looking to build up my Xbox 360 collection, and I'm surprised I didn't have these two games, but I did rent them before from Family Video when they were open and beat them. And the first one was Armia 2, but this is the 40th day, which I loved the first Armia 2, and I beat that co-op with my brother, and then we rented this Armia 2 40th day and beat this one co-op as well. But I wanted to get back in my collection because I want to play through it again because I completely forgot the story. It was $8, and it is complete with the manual, which I've been running into a lot of copies of this game locally, but they're always missing the manual. I don't know what it is with this game, and people just throwing away the manuals, but I finally found a complete one. And the next one here, I had rented, but my brother just didn't like it as much, so we didn't really play it, and so I just kind of returned it, and that was Armia 2, The Devil's Cartel, and this was this Overkill edition that came with some a DLC or something, or some add-on or something, I don't know, but it was one I wanted to go back and play because this is also one I never beat, and I don't remember anything about it, and it was 10 bucks, so I was glad to get it. Right now, this locally has been going for like 15 to 25 bucks, so I finally found a location that had it for 10, so I picked it up. And I found myself another Transformers game. This is one I had rented and beat but never had for my collection. And Transformer games here locally are always expensive. 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. Like, they just sell like hotcakes, and they're very popular, and so they're hard to find. And so when I saw this one here for 12 bucks, I jumped on it. It was Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark, Activision title here. This is one of those where they stopped doing manuals for the 360, so your manual is actually on the back of the sheet, so it is complete, discs in really good condition. I'm glad to have another one in my Transformers collection. I think I have all of them except maybe like one or two. You know, I want to get all the Transformers games for my 360, so very happy with that. Next up, we got a couple more Wii U titles. You know, I'm going for the complete Wii U set, so this is another one I needed, which is Pokken Tournament. It was supposed to come with some amiibo card, but, you know, I don't really care about that. I just wanted the game. It was 10 bucks, and it is complete with the little manual paper there, so we got that one. And then next up, we also got Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. So now I've got the Wii U version, and this one was $10, so very cool. Definitely want to check it out and see how this plays with the Wii U gamepad, because sometimes some of these Wii U versions of games have unique features to the Wii U that your Xbox Ones and your 360s and PS3s and stuff didn't have, so I'm looking forward to checking that out. And was also complete with everything in there as well, so very happy. I think I only need like 50 some titles and I'll have my Wii U set complete, so very cool. One of my last consoles I'm going for a complete set for. I want my original Xbox, which is done. Nintendo 64, I have 2, and then the Wii U. And after that, you know, I'm done with any kind of complete sets or anything like that. Go over some PlayStation 4 titles. So the guy there at the store recommended this, said it was kind of a cool title, and it's actually kind of hard to find locally, as I haven't seen any of this, you know, since he's talked about, since I picked it up, and it was 10 bucks, and that was Zombie Vikings, and it says it includes exclusive content, the Ragnarok edition, and so it's like, it says part zombie, part Viking, all co-op action, so it's like looked like a side-scrolling beat 'em up. You could play with up to 4 players, so that's kind of cool, even locally or online. And, you know, it is complete. So I'm looking forward to checking out. It does look really fun. If you guys have played it before, let me know how it is. But, you know, I'm always looking to build up my PlayStation 4 library. Next up, I was so happy to find this. I had been wanting to get this for a while. It's just really expensive online for some reason. And so I was able to pick this up locally for only 15 bucks at the store right here by my house. And that was Yakuza 0, which I love the Yakuza series. And I have been playing this. You guys have seen me talking about this in my weekly playlist series. And I picked this up like, geez, like probably 3 weeks ago now. Having a blast with it, putting a lot of hours into it. And I only need one more Yakuza title. I need to get Yakuza Kiwami 2, and I'll have all the Yakuza games that have ever been released. And I'm hoping, you know, that they'll keep the Yakuza series going with some new ones. Oh, I do need to get that Judgment game as well, which is like a spin-off that's like in the same setting. Definitely glad that I got that. And it's actually right now in my PlayStation 4 as I have been playing it this week. So very cool. Happy to get that. Last one I got there is Tales of Berseria, something like that. I don't know. But the guy also recommended this. It was 16 bucks. Little RPG, which I do like RPGs. So we'll definitely have to check this one out and see how it is. And it has its little paper insert and everything. So we got that. So I am looking to build up my PlayStation 4 collection as well, because, you know, I've only owned it now for a couple of years, because I bought my brother's old PS4 for 100 bucks from him, and once he gets a PlayStation 5, I'm actually going to be buying his PS4 Pro for $100, so can't wait to get that, because I know it, you know, it enhances it like my Xbox One X does over my original Xbox One, so I'm looking forward to getting that. Got one a Nintendo Switch title there. Was brand new for 30 bucks. Just looked really cool. Checked out some videos online. And that is Walisha, Reign of Dracula. So it's still brand new. It's a it says an action shooter game inspired by a great classic. The game boasts a unique soundtrack and a story based on the legends of Vlad the Impaler rather than typical vampire myths. And so it's a side-scrolling like shooter game with, you know, medieval setting and stuff. And it just looked really cool, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. I had a buddy recommend this to me, so I'm glad that I got a copy, and we'll have to see how it is, because it does look fun. And I've got quite a nice Nintendo Switch collection now. You know, I've been building it up since I picked it up a few years ago, and so I'm always looking for new titles to check out on the system. Go over a couple of collectibles here. First up, I got a pre-order bonus. It was $8 when you pre-ordered Doom Eternal. I think this was from GameStop. You got this cool little collectible lunchbox. You got Doom Guy on the back, and it says Doom Eternal on there. I just love little pre-order bonus stuff like this, so I was glad to get it, because I never did pre-order this game when it came out. So I'm glad I got that little pre-order bonus. Got some memory cards for Dreamcast, because I can always use memory cards for the Dreamcast, because I do have a big library. And, you know, you only have so much space on the memory cards, and I hate to have to delete anything, so I'm always looking for new ones. They were only $5, so I got this one, another Mega Memory card for Dreamcast, which I've had a few of these. And this one actually has a setting on the back for 4 different memory cards. So this is a 4 memory card in one, so I have a lot of space on there. Very cool. I have one of these, so this is a great one. Another one to have. And another one here, this is a performance memory card. They didn't have any official ones, but that's all right. It was also only $5, so I got another one. You know, I can always use these memory cards because they always come in handy. Very cool to get. Got another Gamecube memory card, as I've almost filled up all my Gamecube memory cards, so I need another one. This was a big one here, 512 megabyte memory card. It has a little button you can push on, and it changes the different cards on it and stuff. Very happy to have this, as this opens up a lot more storage space for my GameCube games. As like I said, you know, I can always use memory cards for my game saves, because I like to keep my saves and I don't like to have them deleted. So always can use more of those. Next up, I got this really cool little Mario canvas print here with the Koopa Kids on it. And it was only $5. It says it was built by Culture Fly. And it was from August 2020, so very cool. Has a little thing to hang it. So I got this to hang in the game room. Just look cool. Don't know really anything about Culturefly, but it says they have culturefly.com, so I'm assuming they sell different like collectibles and stuff. But I thought it was pretty neat for just $5, so happy to have that. And now we'll go over the last couple of games and some strategy guides I got at the game store. So first up, for Super Nintendo, which I've not picked up a Super Nintendo game in forever. This is one I've been looking for a while. I've only ran into a few copies, and usually it's like $40 locally. This one was only $15 because it was a little beat up. But that was X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, which it does play. The cart's just a little dirty, and you can see some wear on the label. You also have to watch out. This game also has a lot of pirated copies from China on eBay for some freaking reason. But, you know, when you can see it beat up like this, you definitely know that it is a legit board and legit game. For $15, I'm looking forward to playing, because this is an X-Men beat 'em up for the Super Nintendo, which I have played on my modded Wii on my Nintendo emulator on there. I really liked it, but I've always wanted to get a copy so I could go through and beat it. Looking forward to checking it out. Very fun game, and happy to get it finally for only $15. Got one PlayStation 1 game, and I actually rented this a long time ago as a kid. It was kind of fun, and it was RC Revenge, and it was only $5. So you get to race little RC cars, and there's a variety of tracks. You can do boats and stuff and different kind of vehicles, and they're pretty sure that they can fight each other if I remember right. I think you can. It's just been so long, but I wanted to get it so I could play it again, and it is complete in really good condition, so looking forward to that. I've been looking for this game for Game Boy Advance for a while. I actually talked about it in one of my weekly playlist videos, and that was Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. It was expensive though, at $35. It goes for $40 to $60 online. If you want it complete, you're talking a couple $100. There's one sealed on there for like $700. But I finally found this. Only one store had it. It was one I hadn't been to in a long time, like over a year, like geez, maybe I think 3 or 4 years. And I went out there and picked up this, and it came with the manual. I didn't even know I had the manual. You know, I checked to make sure it was authentic and everything. It's actually in my Game Boy player on my Gamecube right now, because I've been playing it this week. But so glad to finally have this in the collection. You know, it's not as good as the console port version, but it's still a decent port, and it's a really fun game, and I love my isometric top-down action RPGs, and I'm glad I finally got it for Game Boy Advance, because it is a pretty uncommon game. And again, this is another one you have to watch out for. eBay is flooded with those cheap Chinese knockoff versions, so I'm very careful when I buy Game Boy Advance games to get authentic ones. You know, there's some little tricks you can look at by flipping the cart and looking underneath to see the Nintendo logo, and Nintendo always puts a 2-digit indentation of numbers on the label, which if you hold it up to the light a certain way, you know, you can see those numbers, and that's another way you can check that they're authentic. Of course, you can open them up and make sure the board is legit, but you got to be careful, because Game Boy Advance games are very, very much pirated, especially from China. You know, they have just thousands and thousands of pirated copies out there, and you have to be careful. You don't want to become a victim and get something that's counterfeit. And now we'll end here with some strategy guides, and then I'll show you guys the last things from Best Buy that I picked up. So first up, I had this a long time ago, and I remember that I left it at a daycare, and I got stolen, and it just sucked. You know, I was freaking like probably like 25 years ago now. But I got this really cool GamePro's official Mortal Kombat strategy guide, all about the original Mortal Kombat, and it had the poster, which it still has the poster, and like new condition. Like I don't even think anybody used it. It's just cool, because I used to have this, and it sucked that I forgot it the one day at the daycare, and we went back the next day, you know, came back, it was gone. So one of the other kids stole it and never did find out who. So I'm glad that after all these years, it's finally back in my collection, as I love Mortal Kombat, and the original Mortal Kombat is awesome, and it's great to go back through this old strategy guide that I used to have. So that was cool. Next up, for $15, I got Super Mario, or Mario Kart Super Circuit for $15, and this talks about all 40 courses, but then it says that there's 20 hidden tracks in the game, which I didn't even know there were hidden tracks in this game. And I love the Mario Kart games, and I love strategy guides, because you know, you can find the secrets and stuff in the games. Like I said, I didn't even know there were secret tracks to unlock in this Game Boy Advance Mario Kart game, so this is definitely going to help me unlock those, as I love this game. It's really fun, plays basically like the Super Nintendo version, just with updated graphics and sound and stuff, and it's really fun. If you guys have never played it, pick up Mario Kart Super Circuit for Game Boy Advance. You will not be disappointed. Next two here, very happy to get for my Resident Evil collection, as these online go for double or triple. And this first one, I've only seen one on eBay, and somebody wants $88 for it, and I think they want shipping too. And I had this a long time ago. It got ripped up, and then I remember it ended up getting thrown away. Because my buddy left it outside, didn't tell me, and it rained and ruined it. So, you know, that sucks. But it is what it is. Sometimes that stuff happens with your kid. But I finally have it back in my collection. Now, it wasn't cheap either. It was just $25, and I normally won't pay that for a strategy guide unless it's a certain one that I really want for my collection. And of course, I always look online to see, if that's a comparable price or if it's like really cheap. And it was really cheap because there's only one on there for $88, and that is the original Resident Evil, the official strategy guide. They have it in this nice little baggie. It has the old $12.95 price tag, and it even has a Capcom sticker over the UPC. So some reason Capcom decided to put it on there. Don't know why, but I'm so glad it's in really, really good condition. It's here in this bag. And when I do decide to go and play the original PlayStation 1 version again, because I know you can play the remake version on Gamecube and stuff, and then they ported it to Xbox One and PS4, but I still love going back and playing those classic ones. And finally, I have this classic one game in my collection again. It just sucks that two of my strategy guides were, one was stolen and one got ruined by a buddy. But I now have it in my collection again. And this next one is one I always thought I had for my collection, but I did not have. Of course, going online, people want $50 to $60 for it. This was also $25. Awesome game, and that is Resident Evil Outbreak File Number 2. So glad to have this strategy guide, because I had the first one, but I did not have this number 2, and I always thought I did, and I've been passing on it over the years, and of course I could have got this like 10 years ago for like $5, but I thought I had it, and I did not. So I'm glad to finally have it in the collection, because I love this game, and this has a comprehensive walkthrough, covers all the difficulty levels, all the secrets, all the unlockables. I've played through this game many times, same with the first one, but I never did 100% them, and so this strategy guide will come in handy. And again, it's in really good condition, and this is all thanks to them buying that giant strategy guide collection that a dude turned in. My buddy bought them for all the different stores, and they sent them out. And man, like locally, strategy guides have just been selling like crazy. The game stores have been telling me like they're having a hard time keeping them in. More people are going back to buying strategy guides. Same thing with online and stuff. So they're getting harder to find, and so that's why I'm working on building up my strategy guide collection, and why I'm helping my buddy Dean build up his strategy guide collection. Now we'll end with some stuff from Best Buy. In their clearance section, I found 6 of these, and that is the Monster Hunter World Iceborne game, but the little pre-order, I'm assuming they were like little pre-order steelbook editions. I just thought it was cool. They were only $1.49, so they had 6 of them. I picked them up. I actually have one for me. My brother wanted one, and then I already have a buddy who claimed one, so I've got 3 more that I'm going to just put up in a trade pile or give them away or something. But for $1.49, I figured we'd pick them up because I know people love steelbooks as much as I do, and I figured I could find people or friends or buddies who would like them as well. So I've got those. That was cool. And the last thing here we're going to end with is something that my brother bought me. I was out game hunting and looking for stuff. We were at Best Buy, and my brother is a big fan of collecting statues. He pretty much got rid of most of his game collections except for some modern stuff, because he mostly does PC gaming, but he's really big into collecting statues and posters and collectible stuff. And so I told him this is one of our favorite games that came out, and like, we'll buy 2 of them. I'll send you the money through PayPal. One's for you as a gift, and the other one's for me, and I'll pick up when I come to visit. And that is the Assassin's Creed Valhalla Ragnarok Edition with Ivor statue, and it's still brand new in the box, kind of hard to see. And this also says Culture Fly on it, so there you go. So that Mario canvas thing is from Culture Fly, and so is this little statue. And so I got this one, and for him, and then also I have one for my collection. So that was really cool of him. Like I said, he's a big fan of the collectible statues. I love collectible stuff like this, and they're brand new in the box. They had 3 of them total there. I don't know what they originally were, and that one says only on Best Buy. I do know there were some other ones at other retailers, but I just thought it was really cool, and it was really nice of him to buy me one as well. And so I'll give him his when he comes here to visit us, which he's actually supposed to be coming here pretty soon. So that was a really cool gift to receive. Alright guys, that takes care of all the stuff that I have added to my collection. I've been, slowing down. Like I said, a lot of this stuff, is over like a couple months at a time. It's not just buying stuff all at once. I space it out, buy stuff, let it build up, and then I make a pickups video. So I'll have some more pickup videos this year, but, they're just not going to be as frequent as they were in the past, as, I have quite a bit of stuff already, and I am getting harder and harder at finding the last few things that I really want for my collection. You know, I'm working on my PSP collection, my PS Vita, PS4, and then I really want to work on my strategy guide collection again. You know, I'm also helping my buddy Dean with his strategy guide collection because we want to get these sets complete before you can't find them or before we get priced out, as the strategy guides are getting harder to find and are getting pricier. But I'd love to know what you guys have picked up lately. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys enjoyed from this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have an amazing day, and Sleepy will see you guys next time.